What's up, YouTubers? This is Mr. Monkey Swag. Today's video will be a response to Silver Wolverine, in which he wants everybody to show off their junk silver. Well, I guess by junk silver he meant constitutional silver. Well, I'm going to take things a little bit differently in this video because I won't be showing any junk silver. Instead, I'll be showing numismatic slabbed constitutional silver. So all the coins that you see in this video will be in BU condition. So none of the coins in this video circulated. They're all BU. So, you know, a lot of these old coins, people call them junk silver. Well, I mean, I beg to differ. I will always prefer these older coins over the modern coins being produced at the Perf Mint. Because, I mean, these older coins, they have history. And these older coins are works of art. The thing I like about these older coins is the fact that they were that they were designed by hand. So the artists at the mint would sculpt the designs onto plaster. And you know, because these coins are designed by hand, you know, that's true artistry right there. Nowadays, at places like the Royal Canadian Mint or the Perf Mint or even the modern day United States Mint, all the coins nowadays are designed through computer graphics. And because modern coins are designed by computer graphics, you lose a lot of that artistry. Because, you know, these older coins, they truly are produced by master artists, because these were all sculpted by hand. All these coins were designed by hand, by sculpting into plaster. Because, you know, obviously these coins were produced before there was computers. While nowadays, you know, modern coins, they're all designed by computer graphics. So you really lose that artistry. But yeah. So now I'm going to show you my coins. Okay, so what you see right here is a peace dollar. It's not just any peace dollar. It is a 1921 peace dollar, high relief. So for any guys who want to start collecting peace dollars, 1921 is a very important date to have. 1921 is considered to be a key date. They only made 1 million of these coins, and most of them were released into circulation. So it's pretty hard to find one that is in mint state 62 like mine is. So, yeah. So 1921 is a very popular year because 1921 is the only year that peace dollars were produced as high relief. Sure, yes, in 1922, the U.S. Mint did produce proof peace dollars that were high relief, but those cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So for most people, the most you can afford for the average person would be a 1921 high relief peace dollar. So 1921 was the only business strike peace dollar that was high relief. They did produce a 1922 proof that was high relief, but that's too expensive for most people. So yeah, so if you want me to go more in depth about the history of the peace dollar, I've already done a video on the history of peace dollars. So in this video, I will post a link on my peace dollar video because I already did a video on peace dollars and their history. So yeah, on to the next coin. What you see right here are classic commemorative half dollars. So these classic commemorative half dollars were produced by the United States Mint from 1892 all the way to 1954. So yeah, the classic commemorative half dollars are possibly my favorite coin series to collect. These are my babies. I've been compiling a set of classic commemorative half dollars. I'm not showing you all of my half dollars. I have other commemorative half dollars, but I just decided to pick 4 of them. So yeah, so what you see right here is the 1926 S Oregon Trail half dollar, MS-64. So you see a Native American, a Plains Indian carrying a bow, and you see him over the map of the United States, and you see a trail. You see a line right here that represents the Oregon Trail, and on the reverse you see what is known as a wagon train. The wagon train is the main means of transportation in the West. So yeah. Here's a 1936 Denver Texas Centennial half dollar. So this coin celebrates the founding of the Texas Republic. So you see an eagle over the Lone Star. On the reverse, I really love the reverse. The reverse, you see the Greek goddess Nike. So yeah, you see the Greek goddess Nike. Nike is the Greek goddess of victory. Nike is also the same goddess that you see on the Libertad coins. So on the background, you see the Alamo, and you see the portraits of Sam Houston and Steve Austin. Sam Houston and Steve Austin founded the Texas Republic, with Sam Houston being the first president of the Texas Republic. I'm sure many of you guys will like this design. So this is a 1925 California half dollar. You'll notice that the design is very familiar. This design looks like the design that you see on the Engelhard Prospector rounds. Well, here's the thing. This half dollar design inspired the design on the Engelhard rounds. So the Engelhard rounds took their design from this half dollar, made in 1925. And you see the California grizzly. The grizzly bear is the state animal of California. You can find it on the California flag. So yeah. Another California themed half dollar. This is the Oakland Bay Bridge half dollar. Again, you see the California grizzly. And on the reverse, you see the Oakland Bay Bridge. And the Oakland Bay Bridge is the bridge that connects San Francisco to Oakland. Okay, so if you want more information on these half dollars, I've already posted a video on these half dollars. I posted a video with an in-depth history of each of these half dollars. So I'll post the link in the description of my commemorative half dollar video. What you see right here is a pair of Morgan dollars. I'm sure many of you guys have seen Morgan dollars before. Just about every coin shop carries Morgan dollars. After all, the Morgan dollar is the most popular United States silver coin. The Morgan dollar is widely collected. And here's the reasons why. The Morgan dollars are so popular. There are many different ways to collect Morgan dollars. So Morgan dollars are relatively cheap. Morgan dollars are very common, so that's why they're popular to collect. But as I said before, there are many different ways to collect Morgan dollars. Most people like to collect Morgan dollars by date. Most like to collect them by mint mark. Most people like to collect rainbow toned Morgan dollars, as in Morgan dollars displaying rainbow colors. Because Morgan dollars tend to tone up pretty well. People like to collect Morgan dollars that are proof like. Uh, People like to collect Morgan dollars by die variety. The Morgan dollars have thousands of die varieties, which are called VAMs. So there are many different ways to collect Morgan dollars, which is a factor in their popularity. So let's look at this right here. So as I said before, people like to collect Morgan dollars by mint mark. And this Morgan dollar you see right here is from the Carson City Mint. So on this black case, you see Carson City, in bold letters. So that's a reference to the Carson City Mint. And the Carson City Mint is a pretty desirable mint mark on Morgan dollars. So as a general rule, most coins produced at the Carson City Mint command a hefty premium. So this Morgan dollar you see right here, produced at the Carson City Mint, this Morgan dollar sells for around $200 on average. And that's what I bought this coin for. I bought this for around $200 because of the Carson City Mint mark. The other dates in the Carson City Mint series actually sell for a lot more. If you think $200 is a lot, well, other years sell for a lot more. So yeah, Carson City Mint coins are quite desirable. The second one you see right here is an 1880 San Francisco Morgan dollar. So yeah, this was struck at the San Francisco Mint, so as an S mint mark, but that's not what makes this coin special. If you look really closely at this Morgan dollar, it has mirrored fields. So you'll see that this coin has a mirrored finish, very similar to a proof coin. However, this coin is not a proof. This coin is actually proof-like. So on the slab you see the legend PL. That stands for proof-like. So this coin is not a proof. This coin is not an actual proof. It is a proof-like. So you might ask me, what is a proof-like Morgan dollar? Well, a proof-like Morgan dollar is just a regular Morgan dollar that is struck using freshly polished dies. So the fact that this coin was struck using freshly polished dies is the reason why it has this mirror finish. So yeah, so when the United States Mint polished dies, the first Morgan dollars struck from those freshly polished dies will display a mirror finish. So that's why they're called proof-like Morgan dollars. So to show you the reflectivity of those mirrors, you can see all the crap in my fingernails just based off of the reflection. So yeah, and I really love proof-like Morgan dollars. So a typical Morgan dollar has a satin matte finish. A proof-like Morgan dollar, in contrast, has a mirrored finish. So that's why proof-like Morgan dollars tend to sell for a modest premium over normal Morgan dollars, because very few Morgan dollars display this proof-like finish. So yeah, these things do sell for a modest premium. So yeah. So I already posted a video about these Morgan dollars in the past. So I'll post a link to that video in the description. Alright, this marks the end of the video. As I said many times throughout the videos, I've already posted videos of each of the coins that you see in this video. So yeah, I advise you to check out my peace dollar video. I made a video showing off all of my peace dollars, and I talked about the history of the peace dollar. So yeah, I did a video on the peace dollars. I also did a video on the Morgan dollars a few years back. So I advise you to check my video on the Morgan dollars. And I also did a video on the commemorative half dollars. So yeah, I also did a video on the commemorative half dollars. So I advise you guys to check out my past videos because you will learn a lot about these coins. So I'll post 3 links in the description. I'll post a link to the video of my half dollars. I'll post a link to the video of my peace dollar collection, and I'll post a link to the video of my Morgan dollar collection. So yeah, I'll post 3 links in the description. So I advise you to check those out. You won't be disappointed because you'll learn a lot about these coins and better appreciate them. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, you.